my hero!
Sounded pretty nice. Has he got the line? He has, and that's what you do. Twice he's led after round 1 and round 2. No, 3 times momentarily. See who's got a putt from about a foot less than this, probably. Just slides by.
Big uplift with the putting this season. We've been talking about it. It was electric on day 1, less so yesterday.
Breeze, which is about 8 to 10 mile an hour. Oh, he's having so much time at the top of his swing.
It's so rare here to see them flush a tee shot and go straight down for the stroke. I think that's what's probably going to end up as the outcome here. So probably his third.
Very nice. Thank you.
Very honest, doesn't it? Because, you know, he didn't have to say anything, but we know golfers do say something, and that's why we love the game so much. And he's basically called a shot on himself. There's not going to be video evidence to say that he didn't make it move. He moves something, the ball moves.
Penalty for the ball moving and him causing it to do so. So trying to scramble for par here.
Really could do with getting this up, and that's a good start to it. Should get his par, and well done, Justin Thomas.
For par. Well, golfing gods maybe give him a nod of approval for doing the right thing.
See, wonderful angle to view Justin here. High hands at the top. And a gentle fade down the left side.
You could spend all day in the trees here without really having a terrible driving day. Decent angle, but of course coming from that first cut, quite the full control on it. And because of it, it'll just mosey over that back edge. Not bad though.
The capabilities to play well anywhere. He has the power. 2 putts for a par here.
Former world #1 seasons in 2017. Won the Century, the Sony, the PGA Championship, the Deltec Championship, the CJ Cup, all in 1 year. Formidable talent. Plenty of space.
Glove off. Just that little extra touch, that's the idea. More feel in the fingers. And that's a wonderful result. Completed the backswing very nicely, I thought there. Something he does very well. Never in a rush.
Yeah, it's more like he was a little rough off the tee yesterday. Up at Augusta, oh, it's Rory's turn, it's Rory, Watson. It all just added up, and eventually you could say about that pressure.
Yeah, I just last, as we see JT just wing one left. It also goes to show just how big a thinker Rory was from such a young age. There's not many people have dreams of winning a Grand Slam. I mean, it's
Underneath there. Almost could hear that thump of the bounce through it, but played it really quite nicely. Well done.
What do you mean by the bounce?
Well, the flange on the bottom.
working on keeping that stock still. Maybe look at it with the shadow here. Finish the stroke before you take a peek. Super.
So is that's what you've noticed about the stroke? I mean, it's the results are remarkable.
Happening. Both birdies for Thomas and Siwoo Kim on the par 5. Fairway wood also.
Yeah, down fairway side.
Whack.
Trying to follow Siwoo Kim, and to be fair, almost does. Pretty good.
Joint leader, Thomas, at 6. Get to -40 now. Tournament records 22 under. Set by Webb Simpson 5 years ago.
I think we'll play it off the up tee if we go, David, next time. Huge tee, a tiny green from back where they're playing. Certainly looks small from the back of that tee box.
Which would be a nice step in the right direction on the par 3.
Good try, it was a nice roll.
Down the grip somewhat as well. Much like Fleetwood, trying to bring the ball flight down a little bit lower. Exactly what he's done. It's a classy shot. Really golfs his borders, JT.
And it's up for debate, that, because he's still holding on to his #1 in the world spot, but obviously Rory's closing him down. There's the joint leader hitting another 9, just releasing through there for Justin. But yeah, I mean, he wouldn't have expected.
The shout for the putt was much more enthusiastic than the effort.
Isn't it lovely last week not hearing people shout out like that? It's so noticeable. It's so irritating listening to it.
Not as lovely as it seemed people.
That front bunker with this club. Although the trajectory on it, maybe just favouring. Yeah, I think he played that. That's all.
I think it's doable to hit it close, but again, it's got to be perfect. He could also dump this on this front back. Majestic, wasn't it? Absolutely majestic.
The one thing, slide down.
Well done, Justin Thomas. He finds his own birdie, matches that of Siwoo Kim, and stays alongside. No such adventures for Thomas on the front nine. Pretty decent. Hasn't been happy hunting here, mind, so far this week.
This is as bold as brass, this one. Well, he'd have been a bit nervous in rough. The pin here well back and land it middle of the green and release it. Oh, it dug its heels in. He'll be disappointed. That looked good.
But 2 putts would be more than acceptable from here. Sounds like the
Just the 3 wood for position, as we see time after time round here.
Roll time!
Blocked it way right. Needs some luck now.
Get lucky, stay in bounds. Stay in bounds.
times it's masked by the trees, but it's in there.
Hit it way harder than you think. Amount of times. Oh, and it's only just got out.
Didn't really seem worth it after all that. I think I did too hard down on it.
Yes,
Close access to that pin.
188 going low, trying to run it up on the front left side of this green. Well, that's probably better than the bunker, I'm going to say.
Continue up and down for a bogey. Did what you needed to do, left it below. I had a good look at it and a really good think about it, but
Needs a settler here, Justin. This is drifting a little bit right half-ish, but I think this should get across the corner comfortably. Get the bounce. Come on. Needs to run another few yards.
What a great look that was at just how perfect.
Yeah. Not his best.
Stayed right there.
Rather than going with something exotic like the 3-wood or trying to jam one into the bank, I think this is a good decision. It's okay.
Stib named Tommy Fleetwood as this week's winner yesterday as well, so let's forget that. He'll get there in the end. That's a nice little 2-putt from, well, not the edge, down the little valley for Justin.
50-footer. Almost impossible to stop it out the rough.
Yeah, needs to find the fairway. He's been disappointing off the tee. Today there's only 5 players worse than him. He's just not going to get it done. It's a bit better.
Perfect. Nice when you've taken their pod out of the ear.
Thomas back in a tie at the top with Si-Woo Kim.
Similar line to Si-Woo's. Yep, 2 very good shots.
Yeah, pretty much exactly where they were aiming. There's
Yeah, nicely done. And to your point, you saw that ball start to creep towards the right. And give Thomas credit because everybody was making a move early when he finally got on the golf course. And
Couple under today with a penalty. That's on a very similar line to his playing partner. I think he's going to be in the waist area. Oh, he's come out of it and back in and then out again. Pine straw. There you go.
Well, it was an aggressive choice of shot, wasn't it? Goodness me. Easy to slip as well when you're standing in the... He's trying to get himself back in position.
A little bit long over the back to be right. The leader in the clubhouse is...
Vertical shaft here. Justin Thomas, toe down, heel off the ground. Trying to guarantee the strike, which I feel like he has not done.
Yeah, that was a little bit chunky monkey, wasn't it?
This is crucial now, David.
Well, he's seen the line, and he hasn't hit it. And he has a little bit of work there. Here's the second shot. It was a strange decision.
Today, Thomas. I think it was something similar again yesterday after a glorious day 1 here where he equalled the course record. Big change at the top of that lead.
No notes. That was perfect.
4 yards to the left his pin. A little on the cautious side. But you never know. Nick's not been in for half an hour. We've seen this one. Just a hair from the right, keep the pace up. The heartbeat really dropped from pretty much in the lead to 3 behind over the last half an hour or so. Came out with a 2-shot lead. Well, steady on. Can just fall away there. Oh, saved by the mic.
It was only a couple of feet out about.
But in the end, he set himself up with a lovely birdie chance.
Very tidy indeed from Justin Thomas.
No harm, par. Trying to stay within striking distance.
Yeah, great swing. Did what he needed to do. An absolute beauty. Sometimes if you're on the verge, your game's there, but maybe your confidence levels aren't, and you need to.
Only one place. Right in the heart of the hole for JT.
Is that going to make a difference? Is that going to make a difference? What a finish for Thomas. Birdie at the last. Good work there from Greiner, his caddy, getting the confidence, correct club, and finished.